welcome to the bulk. It'll be a full day of eating and peptides. I also will be giving away this little mystery peptide at the end of the video. I'll tell you how to enter. All this video has to do is get 50 likes, so make sure you stick around and see what you're winning and how to win. I also want to know what you guys think of this diet because I designed it myself after some trial and error. But this is mainly set up for like absolute insulin sensitivity maxing. Now that I added HGH in, insulin sensitivity can be a concern for some people. Obviously, it's a necessity to grow, so there's that part. This is meal one. So we do a breakfast essential. It's got like all the essentials that you need for breakfast. We do that in 7 ounces of 2% milk. Typically with this meal, I would do fat-free Fairlife, but I'm out of that, so I have to do 2% Fairlife. I'll also with this meal be drinking a Element hydration packet, but these I am not for. Like, I don't like these actually. It's also just all I have because I ran out of my other hydration packets. These are the shit. They're layered fruit bars. They're so delicious. I'll eat this with meal one. It's like the easiest 17 carbs you could ever get down. This one I can't really tip. This is 256 grams of applesauce. You'll see my pre and post workout do have a lot of fructose in it. It's about 30% fructose, but fructose is super important for workouts. It actually helps with glycogen release and more efficient glycogen storage, so you're not just dumping your glycogen and getting these huge insulin spikes. Rather, it's more of like a big, steady insulin spike. So I'll show you my intro workout in a second. Best tasting intro workout you've ever had, I promise you. There is no intro workout on the market that beats this, and it's literally 3 ingredients. As far as peptides go, SLUPP, I'll do 2 milligrams of this, and then 1 milligram of SS31. Now, typically at this time too, I'd also be taking MOTS-C, but I would take MOTS-C 2 times a week. So this meal comes out to 147 carbs with 8 fat and 22 protein. Now, typically I have about 2.5 to 3 grams of fat pre-workout, but this milk is not helping. This breakfast also, as far as getting down 147 grams of carbs, is the easiest breakfast you'll ever come by. And I literally dip my bread in my applesauce. It's like morning ranch to me. Didn't stand a fucking chance. Alright, so intro workout. We're looking at 16 fluid ounces of apple juice first. And then this mineral sea salt is like the best salt that you can get. It actually hydrates you and not just gives you like bland sodium, I guess. I don't know how it was described to me. I don't remember, but it's very good for you. So we'll do some of that mineral salt in there. And then you just do about 10 ounces of water in here. You cannot even taste the salt, I swear to you. And it takes me about 30 minutes to get to the gym from here, so I have a little bit of time to digest. I'm gonna be hitting my arm and shoulder day from the 7-day workout program, the overtraining program. It is not intended for natties. I actually love how that program is set up, because I wrote it. I'll do another 16 ounces of water on the way to the gym as well, so that we're at a liter before I get to the gym. Arms and shoulders have definitely been a weak point of mine that like we focus extra in this off season to try to have a lot of production on that. Really just like catch up with my fucking lats and my back. So I'm definitely not mad. I mean, it's working. Overall, good pump. Get home, go feast. I got about 200 carbs when I get home, so post-training, obviously looking flat and depleted. This is my highest carb meal of the day. It's super insulin sensitive after training, so the intention behind this meal is to fill back out, let the insulin sensitivity actually push the carbs into your muscle instead of being stored as fat. So we have 200 grams of rice with a little bit of, with 1 serving, not a little bit, 1 serving of soy sauce. We have 256 grams of applesauce again. We have 2 pieces of bread, 1 serving of ketchup, and orange roughy, which is a white fish that I'll tell you about in just a sec. For dessert, organic gummy bears. These are the shit. They're so good. And then we also have a protein shake and a liter of water. This orange roughy is the ugliest fish. Watch this. And that's a good picture of it. It literally is the ugliest fish, but it's a cheat code because it's so good. If you're tired of eating cod, you have to find orange roughy. It's actually relatively cheap and considered a delicacy in some places, but it has the texture and almost the flavor profile of like a lobster steak in fish. It is so fucking good. It's literally like, I describe it as like a lobster steak. So here we got a lobster steak sandwich. Be all fancy and shit. Cut that in half. Oh, look at that. I don't know how well you guys can see that. You have a hard time eating? Like, I have a really hard time eating. If you have a protein shake in your meal, save it for last, because these will glue any carbs together and slow digestion down while you're eating. Like, it'll really make you feel super full while you're eating. So this, I'll eat with the gummy bears as dessert, or drink with the gummy bears as dessert.
Other co-drivers, one of them kind of got fired. Yeah. And the other one went to Mexico for the next 2 days.
Trying to burn little calories while I'm keep that digestion flowing, boy. Applesauce is also in my diet because it is so easy to get 50, 60, however many, I think it's like 56 carbs. It's so easy to pack 56 carbs in when your stomach's like feeling full, because it's literally like liquid, like mushy liquid. So applesauce is a huge hack that I've been using. But the good news is I always have room for dessert. Oh!
Sometimes it's enough. So, truck drivers are the most prone job to obesity,
We're done.
type 2.
All done. Shout out to Will Tennyson for helping me make it through every meal when he posts once every 2 weeks. I'm tired of that. You gotta post more. I remember he used to post twice a week. Super full. So now we digest. Probably like an hour chilling. I had to go to the store, run some errands, come back in about 2.5 hours and eat again.
3 hours later.
Meal number 3 is where things start to get good. So I'm doing 2 chicken burritos for meal number 3 with a Fairlife shake and a liter of water. Over here is 50 grams of rice, 1 serving of black beans, and 1 serving of fat-free mozzarella cheese. And that chicken right there is actually from Costco. So when their pre-cooked rotisserie chicken or their hand-pulled rotisserie chicken hit the shelves, everybody went nuts. This is way better. This is their flame-seared chipotle chicken bags. It's pre-cooked, it's tender, it's absolutely delicious. Yo, it's hard to mix up on these baby-ass paper plates. I don't know who bought these, but whoever fucking bought these plates. As my day goes on, the carbs decrease because you don't really need them. This is just topping off glycogen stores. That's why my carbs around my training are so high, because that's when you need them. That's when you have extreme insulin sensitivity, all these things. And you can actually use them. So my next meal will even be lower carbs. And my last meal is actually no carbs, but that is my favorite meal, and I think I'm going to get a lot of hate for that one. So the macros for this meal is 90 carbs, 14 fat, 77 protein. I don't want to see one comment that says you can't take 77 grams of protein, because I would rather have extra protein and shit it out than not enough protein and I'm not getting jacked. The dirty 30 grams of salsa. So I don't want to offend anybody by my burrito rolling skills, but I used to be pretty good at this. All I know is cooking for gains is now cooking for losses after seeing this, and Chris is stepping in to take his place. This shit is delicious. After meal 3, I'll typically go sauna, because you can lose like literally up to a gallon of intramuscular water from just a 15 to 30 minute sauna session. So I'll do that. That way I have the rest of the night and 2 more meals filled with sodium to rehydrate. So I'll typically try to get like a gallon of water in before the sauna and a gallon of water after. If you're watching me eat, I'm just watching you back. Time for the sauna. Hey, I don't know if you can tell by the out of focus plates behind me, but I'm back with meal 4. I love this meal, and there's a peptide with it. So Chris is a little excited right now. So for meal 4, let's start off with this. The blue peptide that you keep seeing all over the internet, and there's a reason why I pin it by itself. This is GHKCU. People are raving about it, and I really like it, and I think it works really well. But what a lot of people don't know that I just learned is that you actually cannot pin GHKCU in the same needle as other peptides. It is typically a smaller amount that you're taking, So I was just throwing it in with my SS31, but because GHKCU has copper in it, it will actually oxidize and hurt the majority of the other peptides that are out there. So I just pinned this one by itself around this meal timing. Now again, because I did sauna, we do have an Element hydration pack. I hate Element. Like I said this morning, it's really all that I have left. It tastes terrible, but boy, oh boy, when you're out of hydration, what do? That's going in 1 liter of water, so I still have 2 liters left. I also do not drink from straws because I'm a grown man, and this is already my little sister's water bottle, but I put the lid in the dishwasher. Now into meal 4, we have 4 ounces of chuck steak that's cooked rare. I don't want to hear it. Again, I'm a grown man. I eat my steak rare. With that, we also have 2 ounces of smoked salmon. I like it. It's healthy fats. It's good for you. Now here's the kicker, but I have a reason for it. Not only are we doing 100 grams of rice with just a little bit of soy sauce on there, but a serving of chips. Why? Because I actually got these exact same Boulder malt vinegar chips one of the Christmases that I was in jail. The jail gave it to us. It's like a comfort food for me now. Not only are they the best chips I've ever had, but in that particular moment, it was something I really needed. I'm also a really big believer in enjoying your diet and that you can fit things in certain timing as long as you do it correctly. So throwing like a serving of chips in is not gonna mess up any gains whatsoever. They're also cooked in avocado oil because they're Boulder chips. So this meal is 44 carbs, 19 fat, and 39 protein. But it's easy to get down, and I have another like small meal tonight, and it is 9:30, so I'll eat again at 11:30, and I'll be able to pin my 3 peptides. That's also the time I'll discuss this giveaway. I've never done an actual giveaway. Why not give away a peptide? Bro, this is poor man's surf and turf. A little steak, a little salmon, a little chippy in there. I'm like the tenderism dude, but I eat chuck steak and do steroids. I think when designing my diet, like the most important thing besides like getting jacked and not messing on my insulin sensitivity by hammering carbs at night when I'm also taking HGH was like being able to eat it every day and have things to look forward to, like things to be happy about. Honestly, breakfast sucks. Like I hate breakfast. Post-workout meal is just like a lot for me. I don't like eating that much food. But there's not one meal that I don't enjoy. It's like the fuck. Yo. If you eat smoked salmon, you know that this is the greasiest fucking meat to ever exist. Bro, this meal is so good. If I didn't put pepper on the steak and salmon, I'd honestly probably take out my All I've got left is a little bit of my emotional support chips, and I don't know what to do. Not a chance. Not one chance would that meal have against me. I'm gonna do some editing adjustments to a program that I wrote and eat again in about 2 hours. I have 3 peptides to pin tonight. Oh, right in the fucking sink. We finally arrived at the last meal of the day. It's a little late for me to eat. Actually, I'm trying to go to bed around midnight, but it happens to be midnight. So I'm gonna kind of make it quick. First of all, I'm giving away a vial of Melanotan 2, MT2. Because it's the peptide that I hear everybody say they want to try, but nobody ever actually orders it. I don't know if they don't see the value in it or just don't have the extra money to spend on something to make you tan and juicy like me. How you enter to win this vial of Melanotan is make sure that you're subscribed and just comment something, anything at all in the video, and get this video to 50 likes. I will reach out to one of you that comments in 30 days from the day that this video is posted and send you this little guy. Alright, so now into the meal. First, what is in these 2? This is HGH, human growth hormone. It is prescribed to me. And this is a mix of Melanotan 2, which I only take twice a week in a very small dose now that I'm not trying to get super tan. I loaded it. I used to match these walls behind me. I got tan, and now I just kind of maintain it. As Taylor did tell me not to get any more tan than I was. And it's also Delta Sleep Inducing Peptide, or DSIP, which is absolutely amazing for sleep quality. I could get 6 hours and wake up and feel incredible and fresh the entire day, but it also does wonders on nighttime cortisol. But it's not addictive and doesn't actually make you tired. Now, it makes me a little sleepy. I think my body's just used to take this and go to bed, but it's not like a Z-Quil or a melatonin that's actually gonna knock you out. And for the final meal, as you can see and guess, we have our last liter of water with a protein shake. I got 4 slices of cheese, 4 little slices, an ounce of Havarti creamy. Ooh, boy. And I also have, I better come show you guys, the highlight of my day. A tin of anchovies. Now, I absolutely love anchovies. They're salty, they're tasty, they're delicious, and it is a perfect nightcap for Chris. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what else you want to see. If you want to see a workout out of the workout program, I don't know. Whatever you want to see, let me know. I'll do it. I'm dumb like that. Like, comment, subscribe so we can do this giveaway. It'll be my first ever giveaway, and I'm actually kind of excited to just send this thing all the way to you. Good night, gentlemen.